Very cool. So tell me about how you got your start. Tell me about your degrees and how that prepared you for what you're doing now.
Well, when I was younger, I was born in Mexico City, as I think you mentioned, and um, I, my family was not so much about higher education because the value system was really more, and it's not wrong, it's just that it was different, but it's more around getting married and creating a life with your family and being there for your husband, et cetera. So that was the primary goal. However, I grew up here. I mean, I came here when I was 6, 7 years old. And so I saw very different values and grew up around people that wanted different things. And part of that was having a career. So it's a more convoluted answer to your question, but the way I got my start was really understanding that I loved helping people, and because my family was so interesting and my sisters are so interesting, there's 5 of us, and there were times when they tried to kill me and throw me out of the balcony to see if the stroller would fly and things like that. And so growing up, it was always just trying to manage that conflict, mitigate that conflict, and I got really good at not only surviving but also helping everybody kind of come to a solution and seeing other people's points of view, and then also managing my parents that were from the Middle East and Italy, and there was just so much going on in my life and growing up that I felt like I had a PhD in this by 7 years old. So I knew I wanted to be a family therapist, and I went to UCLA unbeknownst to my parents. They didn't know that I was going to college. And I studied psychology and communications there. And when they found out 2 years later that I was going to UCLA, they were very upset, and nobody talked to me for about 6 months.
Wow.
But yeah, that's how I got my start. It's because it's just come so natural to me to want to resolve conflict and to get people to feel the joy that there is to feel in their lives and not be miserable every day going to work.